So hi everyone, Ayana Johnson here, Rose Gold Properties. So you know how I am, you guys. I'm always about trying something new, experiencing something new. And being that it's Black History Month, I really wanted to take just an opportunity to be able to show you guys all of the Black history that exists in Charleston, South Carolina. If you do not know, Charleston has been consistently ranked one of the #1 tourist areas in the world. And I live here. So I'm like, why not show all of my viewers and supporters a little bit more about Charleston history? So had an idea. I wanted to take you guys with me. We are going to take a tour on the Gullah Tour bus today and go around Charleston and see some historic sites. So I just wanted to show you, we were like standing outside the visitor center. I picked up some of these great magazines to tell you a little bit more about Charleston as well as Black Charleston, because it is Black History Month and we really want to take that time to delve into our history. But not only that, Black history really is American history that's just untold. And so we really want to take the time to uncover that, as well as here in Charleston. I will say that you'll find out during this tour that more than 50% of enslaved Africans entered through the ports here in Charleston. So there's so much history here, so much to learn, and I'm so excited. So I want you guys to come on and take a journey with me today.
Hello, tour.
How are you?
Doing fine, thank you.
Good. Thank you so much for taking the time out.
Of course.
Tell us more about your company, Gullah Tour.
Uh-huh.
So just tell us your name and kind of how you got started and everything.
Yeah, well, my name is Alphonso Brown, and I got my license in 1985.
Okay.
To be a tour guide at that time, you had to have a license.
Oh wow. Okay.
Business license and everything. Yes. So I've always liked to take family members come and visit, show them around town and everything. I like that. So one day I was down at the Francis Mount Hotel.
Right, which is like right around the corner, right?
Right.
Okay.
So I was telling my friends about the place and everything.
Okay.
So a white guy walked up to me and asked me, "Are you a tour guide?" I said, "No, is there such a thing?" It's 1985.
Okay, right.
He said, "Yeah." Said, "Oh yeah, how do you become a tour guide then?" He said, "Well, you go down to the city hall and you purchase this large book.
Okay.
And the history of everything in Charleston outlined in the book by streets and everything.
Okay.
And so you study the book, then you have to take a test.
Oh wow.
Washington City Postal test.
Yes.
And it's got 200 questions on the test. Of course, you can only fail 20.
Okay.
Which means you fail the test but 4, 5, 6 times. By the 7th time,
you got it. You got it.
I'm exaggerating, but about 3 times, at least 3 times.
So are you from Charleston?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
People ask that question, man, because when we speak English, we sound like Caribbean.
Right. So you're part of the Gullah people.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
People ask, how did I learn to speak Gullah? I said, no. The question, how did I learn to speak English?
Right. Exactly.
English was my second language.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And so it makes sense that you named your company Gullah Tours.
Gullah Tours.
Makes sense. So tell us what we can expect from the tour. Like, how many stops do we make? How long is it? Just give us a little idea.
The tour is a narrated tour.
Okay.
Which means that as we're going along, we're talking.
Okay.
And I'll be showing you hundreds of sites.
Nice. Okay.
And the tour does focus more on the Black sites and history of Charleston, not exclusively.
Yes, exactly.
And for a long time, I was the only tour guide that grew up in the hood. Up in the hood.
Right.
And people always thought, "Isn't that a bad side of town?" Well, it was. If you bother them, they bother you. If you don't bother them. Besides, I'm a retired school teacher.
Okay.
I taught in the area, so I knew the people in the street in the hood.
Yeah, and it makes sense that you're a tour guide, you're an educator, so it's all in the family. And that's one reason that I wanted to interview you and do this tour, is because it's Black History Month. it's definitely the focus to learn more about Black history, and so many enslaved people came in.
Yes.
What is it, about 40%?
Some historians, about 50%.
50%.
More than any other slave port in America.
Wow.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so there's a lot of history here. Okay, now are your people still here? Like Gullah and everyone? Okay.
On my mother's side, I can trace my family tree back to around 1817.
Wow.
Yeah, 1817.
Wow. Okay.
And a place called Wide Awake Plantation, south of Charleston.
Okay. Yeah. That's where your people. Wow.
Rantos area, Ravenel, Hollywood.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So one last question before we get started.
There's more than one.
Okay. Can you tell us what you expect your visitors who take your tour to gain from taking a tour of Gullah Tours?
Well, to think of us as being illiterate, dumb, non-knowing, not knowing, but that wasn't the case.
Right.
That wasn't the case. We had a brains. We invented many things.
Exactly.
And we I do for Spaleta Festival.
Okay.
I produce a show called Camp Beating for my church.
Nice.
Mount Down again on Glickwood.
Okay.
And people always ask, well, where do the songs came from? We do the old, original, unarranged Negro spiritual.
Wow. Okay.
And so the people ask, I said, well, this has today how they make up songs.
Yes.
They made up songs then.
Right.
They had the brains. That's what they can't understand. How can oppressed people like that produce and be of something, of substance?
Right.
You know, that's a big question. And television and some history would really make you think that these Africans couldn't read or write. Many of them were taught to read and write.
Exactly.
It wasn't until after Denmark beat insurrection in 1852 when they really cracked down on it.
Right.
But it was a novelty thing for the slave mistress to teach the slave to read and write.
Right. Exactly.
Novelty thing.
Exactly.
So that's the thing. I want them to know that we weren't no crazy people.
Exactly.
We knew things.
Right.
We knew how to do things. And we moved by the Spirit. Yes. Spirit of God.
Yes. I love it. Well, awesome. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay.
I've never taken one of your tours before, so I'm excited. I'm ready to learn and to learn more about the city.
That's right.
I love being here. I've been here about 12 years now. So I'm excited.
Charleston was voted #1 tourist destination in the world.
Exactly.
For 7 consecutive years.
Yes. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to interview you. So, well, let's get to it. Thank you.
Anyway you want to sit except my seat.
Okay.
How's Storm Thurman doing? Very good. Hello, you are coming in. Yeah. Hello, you are. No, behind you. You right here. In front of you. Aiken. Yeah. So Storm Thurman doing all right? Very dead. Right there. Put light up for that. Go to that road.
All right.
Do that road and go down 95 road. Go past downtown house. That's it. Same place. And Atlanta. Follow them right to that road. When you go tail left, you turn right, okay? Right there. Chicago. I got something simple. Chicago. Bronzeville. Ever Bronzeville? Okay, talking to Bronzeville. Yeah. Keep it there. Yeah. Now, he's doing pictures that you don't want. And beyond that, just let him know. Anyway, I call my two Gullah Tours because I speak Gullah. Gullah the language. Gullah was recognized as a language everything. 1939. That's when this world-renowned linguist, a black man named Dr. Lorenzo Dow Turner, taught at Howard University for a long time. Also did a lot of summer teaching at our South Carolina State College in Orangeburg. When he was at South Carolina State, he came across the students from the Low Country, heard them talking. He understood what they were saying. He was a linguist. He knew languages. Always knew about Gullah, but never accepted all the different theorized explanations that others were given to it. Did his own investigation. Traveled up and down the coast of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, stayed with the people, worshiped with the people. In 1929, recorded them singing, speaking everything. went on to Sierra Leone, West Africa, and got to Sierra Leone. Guess what? The same thing they're speaking in Sierra Leone, they're speaking here. He presented his findings to the American Linguists Association, and that's when in 1939 it was dubbed as a language. Sound like pizza then. Sound like pizza. A piazza. A plaza. Court. Square. Yeah, court. Square. Veranda. Patio. We use that piazza word in the Gullah language. My grandmama said, what's in the children? Get it in that piazza at my ears. Get it there on the piazza at my ears. Go on to the porch and play. Stop making that noise in my ear. They don't want to sing a word. We have a Virginian back before you finish a sentence, so you cut it short. You know, television will have you thinking that the slaves were allowed to use any native words and expression. That ain't true. They spoke their languages and expression. Matter of fact, many of them were speaking English before they got here. You had European traders all up and down the coast of Africa. But Africans all up in Europe. Ever in Africa, nearly everybody speaking English. That didn't just started an expression. Every expression. When I put my glasses, people are going, gal, where your frock tail going? What I mean? Where's your frock tail? What's a frock? Denied access into all of the elite society of Charleston that was set aside for life to black. But no one dare tell people they could join or what they couldn't join. Why? Money. Tuck and tight and game. Say he made it, or it was made some 300 years ago by some great gate makers in America. He's the only one that I know of that still continue the same old style of those gate makers by hand. That gate is mounted on a couple of pins. Second job, the stickkeeper, she was a pretty little lady. She moved here to Seattle, Washington to a new position. From Seattle, Michigan, the lady died. That lady had cancer. It's all right. John C. Calhoun nephew, Dr. Andrew Bonaparte Calhoun, slave at Sugar Farm, and the descendants of Lena Calhoun Horn. Small world. Look out, Thomas Jefferson. Coming to him next. Strom Thurmond, the evidence Strom Thurmond, oldest living senator in American history. He died when he was about 300 and so, Billy had another function here at Howard University. Their brother, Henry's wife died. He took on a slave mistress. Look up on screen. Had 3 sons. The 2 other ones seated there were founders of the NAACP and Washington, D.C. congregation. They said they're so old, that's where God lives. If God lived there then, I guess the devil must live to our left. Now look to the left under that limb. The long, tall, square stone of your good friend, John C. What last name?
Calhoun.
That's when he's buried, and doggone that devil will stay.
I'm loving this tour. I'm learning so much. Like, I've always come down to downtown Charleston and seen the Battery and all the sites, but I never knew all of the history, so I'm excited. I've learned a lot.
Gift him as a wedding gift when he retired. James Phillips passed down to his nephew, Todd. Fellas said, no, we can't go to our White House. These are men that always come to this little White House, so therefore I'm richer than Reagan. I hope y'all enjoyed the tour. Y'all are now my ambassadors. But you go out there. Thank you. Tell everybody about it. You like Southern Living magazine day. Southern Living took my tour. Wrote about it in February 1995 edition, and every year sent in a travel section and a television special. Southern Living presents. Charles Carroll took my tour. Great Country Inn took my tour. CNN, PBS in Europe and in America, Learning Channel, Travel Channel, German Public Station, African National Channel, Reach of the Star, Baltimore Globe, Minneapolis Star Tribune, Esquire, Michael, tell everybody you know, New York Times, President of Zanzibar. I'm ambassador, tell everybody about it. My tour on if you enjoy it, don't pay. I'll get your money back. And this part of Visit Center's gift shop. Why you need to know that? Hey, I like that, I like that.
Will you be able to sign our book?
Well, I'll see. Try anyhow. I'll be, you know, I got nothing to do right now, but you can come and see how busy I am. You know, we try. Yeah, best I'm waiting right now.
All right, you guys, I hope you learned something on this tour. I know I learned a tremendous amount of information. I want you all to come visit Charleston, come see our beautiful city. And I also want you guys to take the Gullah Tours. It's absolutely beautiful. You will learn so much. And thank you guys so much for watching.